Okay, hi there, Della. Let's take a look at your essay here. The topic is international marketing. Let's see what you said. Some believe that global trade invades and intrudes into the nation concerned, while others think it is a form of schooling that has necessary and economical values in addition to spreading notions, language, and cultural diversity. This essay will examine how this form of marketing is invasive and intrusive. Okay, basically what you have done is you've taken the language from the prompt and you've just given it synonyms. So while I appreciate your effort in changing around the language, this kind of change is certainly not enough. You have to do a little more. You have to do a little more original writing and original language, and just changing around the words a little bit, but keeping everything else the same is just not enough, okay? Okay, so international trade can be seen by some nationalists as an important form of education because one learns about products from many other different countries, and gaining knowledge is always valuable to the country. For example, underdeveloped continents like Africa get to see some fabrications, I don't know what you mean by that, and use foreign technology they could never develop by themselves. In addition to this, imported goods are usually cheaper. This is because the country that exports meets competition, so it has to lower its prices to be able to have financial gain. Therefore, international marketing can be seen as beneficial. Now, I understood the first part of this essay. I didn't understand from this part on. If you're talking about the benefits, then remember, we're talking about spreading ideas, language, and culture, and that the marketing is necessary and an economical form of it's both an economical form and a necessary form of education. So I didn't get that here. Maybe some of it in that first part of the paragraph, but certainly not in this latter part of the paragraph, okay? Okay, so let's look at the next paragraph. First of all, we never start a sentence with but. I can see here that you're trying to switch gears. You're trying to change your perspective to go into the other part of the argument. So there are so many other ways to do that. You could have said, however. You could have said, not on the other hand, but you could have said, however. You could have said, that said, or that being said. There are tons of different ways that you could have provided this sort of contrast. So let's imagine that you said, that being said, international trading can also be invasive because it involves the importation of foreign goods into the country, and anything that individuals have no knowledge about is usually threatening. For instance, Italy produces the best type of cheese in the world, but due to foreign imports, probably imports, Italian cheese is barely seen in the supermarkets, which have been invaded by American cheese with bad taste. Moreover, these foreign products become intrusive because individuals who are ignorant of the quality of the products they consume tend to buy these imported goods, thus leading to economic loss for local producers. For example, the local producers of wine in France, you don't have to capitalize wine, are losing, 1 O only, losing money every day, 2 words, due to imported wine. Therefore, global trade leads to invasion and intrusion. Full stop here. Now, let's talk about the problem here. You're talking about international trade, but they're not asking you about international trade. They're asking you about international marketing. So you have to be careful. These are not synonymous. They're not the same thing. So you have to make sure that you're talking about marketing and how that's intrusive and invasive. Also, you keep using this language lifted directly from the prompt with the intrusive and invasive. You use it over and over again. Here, invasive and intrusive, and then invasive, and then intrusive, and then again invasion and intrusion. So you really have to provide some of your own words. It's just far too repetitive and too much language lifted directly from the prompt. Okay? So let's take a look at your conclusion. To conclude, due to financial loss for the local traders of a country, I advocate for a drastic reduction in the number of goods imported in a country during international trading. All right, not really relevant. Again, we're not talking about international trade. I've said that before. We're talking about international marketing. Of course, international marketing does fall under the general heading of globalization, but I feel like your treatment of this topic is not entirely accurate. So yeah, basically a lot of it is off topic. That's the first problem. And the second problem with this is that the vocabulary is really repetitive. All right, you have to vary it up a little bit. I'd like to see more essays from you. I'd like to see you writing maybe a different topic. I'd like to see a task 1 from you as well. And I think that we can help you improve. So see if you could sign up to the online course. And I think you'll get lots of information that will help you improve your writing. Okay, good luck to you, and I hope to see more of your writing in the future.